Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more My Hero Academia. You guys, I cannot wait to see what happens next. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and you know, as always, I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon will be in that description down below. So they left me on a cliffhanger last time, and you guys know how I am with that. You know I don't tolerate it. Well, I do tolerate it because I have no choice, but I would prefer not to tolerate it. So last episode was really good. We had this great blend of tension and silliness and awkwardness surrounding Izuku's first meeting with Gentle and LaBrava. And the whole thing was like, wow, just what are the odds? I mean, I guess the odds are pretty good considering, you know, they were planning to be nearby UA when they, like, made their tea stop and all that stuff. But, man, it's just, it's just one of those things where you're like, that was almost just, like, meant to happen, you know? I've been really conflicted because everything they've kind of shown me about Gentle, makes me think that he's not really a bad person. I don't think he's the type who'll just go to any lengths to prove his point and doesn't care about hurting people. Like, he very obviously, to me, doesn't want to hurt people. But there's kind of an issue with both he and Izuku are incredibly determined to stop the other. And I know many of you pointed out to me that I said this about 8 million times last episode, but I really do feel like, you know, if Gentle had any concept of the situation with Eri, he may have a change of heart. And I was just rooting the whole time, like, no, just please stop and, like, you know, talk no jutsu and solve this and, like, get on the same page. But, you know, when Izuku has his mind made up, there's no stopping him either. So, you know, there really was no leeway for either one of them to try and make their point. It escalated very quickly. So there was one point, though, where I was like, okay, up to this point, I've kind of figured Gentle's not going to take it too far. But there's a point where he actually, like, comes very close to putting a bystander in danger. And he kind of explains, like, oh, it really wouldn't have, you know, I really did have control of it. It wouldn't have really hit the person. Like, he lets, like, a beam go or something because he knows Izuku will stop to catch the beam because he's worried about the person below. And I'm like, that's, like, even LaBrava was having some issues with him last time. Like, this is not a side of you I've seen, or, like, this is kind of aggressive and you know, should we really be doing this? So, you know, here I am saying, no, he's not just going to go to any lengths to prove his point, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. So where we left off, LaBrava was about to break out her quirk. And I don't know what her quirk is. And I'm kind of curious to find out. So I see the name of this episode is School Festival Start. So the school festival obviously does begin. Whether or not it's going to get shut down about 2 minutes in is anyone's guess. But you guys, there's only one way to find out. So what do you say? We jump in. Next up, My Hero Plus Ultra. Look at, it looks so nice, you guys. It looks so nice. Oh. I would be free from your powerful fist. Alright, when your lashes come out to like here, now I'm not sure. Yikes. Wow. It's like having like rakes coming out. That's interesting. Oh, please don't go wrong. What are they gonna do about the disco ball if he doesn't show up? I think they're gonna have bigger problems than that. See, he's always watching. Always. Oh. Oh my goodness, he's so smart. Unbelievable, he's using them to his advantage. He's so resourceful. There you go. It's over. He's trying to give you a way out here, guys. Come on. Please don't show me something heartbreaking. She just seems really lonely. No, wait. Oh my god, he brought her back from the brink. Oh my lord. I knew this was going to be heartbreaking. Oh. I think they needed each other. I really do. I'm doing the little tiptoe. The circles won't go away. But she's got a new lease on life. Oh. Oh. They're so sweet together. Come on, guys, don't do this. What are you doing? What is she? Oh no. Hang on, what? Oh no. Now that's an interesting quirk. And she really, truly loves him, so can you imagine how strong it is for him in particular, if that's the way it works? I don't want either one of them to lose. I really don't. I just want everyone to get along. Ooh. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. There's so much goodness and love between the two of them. Just why? Why do they have to be villains? When you say things like that, you make me want to root for you. Please don't. I don't think there's anyone who understands it better than Izuku, but there's a lot else at stake here. It's a good question. Because that's how it is not a good explanation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How long have I been saying tell him about the girl? Uh-oh. Oh, well, this is perfect for him. I thought... Oh... Oh, no. He was trying to help. Oh, no. Oh, now I feel awful for him. Oh, he's gonna blow him off. Oh, no. He looks a little different, to be fair, but it still hurts. I kind of get how he was kind of led into being a villain, I'm not gonna lie. He wants so badly to prove himself, but... Oh, no, you really don't want to go head-to-head with him. He's respectful. That's right. What do you got to say to that? They're not that dissimilar. Oh, no. What? Oh. Why? But, oh. I mean, I get it. I get why he was pushed to being a villain, but if something happens to LaBrava, that's what he should be focusing on right now. If she gets caught or something... She's gonna get caught. She's gonna get caught. And what is he gonna do then? I see. This wasn't worth it. They were trying so hard to help each other's dreams, now they're gonna lose each other. No! Is he gonna try to take the whole rap for this, or? Oh no. Oh, what's he gonna do? He's still got some left in him. Oh no, Izuku! Oh. They are not that dissimilar. Alright, you guys, let's talk. I think we need to talk. Because, like, seeing their backstory, Gentle and LaBrava's backstory, makes me want them to end up okay. I want them to stay together, and I hate that that's not going to happen now, or at least that's how it looks. I've been saying from the start he is not that dissimilar from Izuku, and that they want to protect the people that they care about and make the world a better place. And seeing Gentle's background, that, you know, I mean, how many times... There were times when Izuku rushed in when he shouldn't have to try and help, and it just happened to turn out all right. It could have very easily gone a way more similar to Gentle's past had that not happened. You know, had someone died because of him rushing in. You know, what if Bakugo had died in that first, like, you know, when Izuku just rushes in to help? You know, I mean, this could have been anyone's past. Any of the kids we've seen who have had to kind of, like, step up despite their youth and fight when they weren't supposed to, because they just now got their licenses. You know, it really could have gone that direction. And I know that Gentle already was kind of like not doing very well in school and everything, but I mean, that really closed off. The fact that he got charged with a crime after that and was already like considered a criminal and everything. Really, really, I'm sure, like, I don't know exactly how this world works, but I'm sure that kind of like, even though he was obviously very well intentioned, that really shut out any hopes for him to be a hero, I'm sure, or at least made it a lot harder. Which is very unfortunate. And then you can kind of see where his kind of bitter perspective of heroes would come from, that like his friend didn't even remember him. And, you know, here he got charged for a crime for trying to help, you know, like I get that it really messed things up, but at the same time, like it's just a horrible misfortune on his part, and I totally get why he kind of went down the route of being a villain, which is so unfortunate because I think he'd make a great hero, and that just drives me crazy. And LaBrava having her like really sad past and just being looked like maybe she was a teenager or young adult and was like very, very depressed, severely depressed, and then met Gentle. It's when you see them together, it's kind of like, but I'm pretty sure she's like supposed to be in her 20s or something, and he's like, he looks way older than he is, because even like at 20, he looked way older. So I think they're like supposed to be 20 and 30 maybe. But you know, they were still like fairly young, and quite obviously like needed each other, and you know, found hope and acceptance in each other that they couldn't find anywhere else, which is like, I look at this and I'm like, this was not worth it. He was trying to make it work to make her dream come true, and vice versa, and they're just gonna lose each other now. And was it worth it? You know, I don't think it was. But we'll see what happens, because it's still not like over. It looks like it's over, but I'm still kind of like expecting one last big thing to happen in the next episode. I really thought maybe she would get killed or something. But even just to think that they would have to be split up, you know, that he's going to jail now, and he's trying to cover. I don't know if she's going to let him cover. I really don't. I don't see her being able to do that. But even if he somehow does manage to convince him, like, hey, this chick has nothing to do with me, and I'm turning myself in, like, they're going to be, even if they both get arrested, like, they're going to be split up. It's just terribly sad, you know? I get that they really do, like, in their own way, want to make the world a better place, I think. But I just wish they had gone about it a different way. I get it. I get their backstories. But to me, like, it's just not worth it to see them lose each other. Very, very sad. For an arc that isn't that heavy and dramatic, that's still like a very, very sad turn of events. And they really put me in a tough position here, wanting Izuku to win, while at the same time just wanting these two to get out unscathed. It's a shame. It's a real shame, you guys. So we'll see what happens. I really don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe there will be a twist. Maybe there will be a surprise happy ending. Maybe things will get worse. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I could tell, like, Izuku, like, I feel like they were this close to understanding each other. So frustrating. Well, you guys, I can't wait to see what happens next time. Boy, what a season this has been. It's unreal to me to think that all the stuff with Overhaul, Eri, Mirio, Night Eye, it's all happened in the same season. And I know we're getting close to the end of the season now, and I just thought I'd point out that it's been such a ride, and I love it, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a blast with this episode, even though I was a little frustrated at times, still had a ton of fun, and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.